you are not a content creator or you are not an influencer, why are you shopping like one? Are you kind of in a place where you're like, I want things to be better and I want things to be like different. I don't constantly want to be at the mall in the same stupid, meaningless cycle. Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra, and I make videos on minimalism and money and being smart with your money. So today's video is, are you an influencer? Why are you shopping like one? So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Woo! So I'm making this video because have you gotten to the place where you're just kind of like sick and tired of just like struggling with your finances? Are you sick and tired of the clutter? Have you kind of stumbled upon minimalism and decided, you know what, it would be really nice to like not have so much clutter? Would it be really nice to get off the hamster wheel of constantly buying, shopping, getting into consumer debt? Well, this video is for you. So I want to offer some solutions as somebody who's been a minimalist for 10 years now. And I consider myself a reasonable minimalist. I don't consider myself an extreme minimalist. I feel like extreme minimalism is hard to relate to. I do have extreme minimalism content on my channel and you can definitely go check it out. That was definitely a really good stage in my life. But I think that I can offer way more realistic tips as a realistic minimalist because I've experienced hyperconsumption both as when I used to have a shopping addiction and then became a minimalist. And now that I had a year of abundance and I went hard on the shopping, I can kind of give a new perspective on it. So yeah, the first thing I want to address is, if you are not an influencer, why are you shopping like one? So that's something that I kind of wanted to talk about because I am in a weird place of both being a content creator and a minimalist. So you guys have seen in my videos where I will talk about don't buy this, don't buy that. And I do have collaborations where I am actively selling you a product. So that has given me a unique perspective of being both the consumer and the content creator or the producer. And I just want to tell you that if you are not a content creator or you are not an influencer, why are you shopping like one? When I was just starting off my channel when I only had like 700 subbies, when I was a smaller content creator, not that I think I'm a big content creator, 3,000 subscribers, not like massive, but my point being is when I had way less subscribers, I wasn't buying much. Like I really wasn't buying much. I wasn't buying products to review on my channel. I wasn't trying to, fake it till you make it. I was very humble. I was very low key. I was constantly doing like outfit repeats. A lot of my videos, I was literally wearing the same shirt. Like plenty of times my father was like, could you change your clothes, please? So what I'm trying to tell you is that like you don't need to pretend to be an influencer. I think you guys have seen plenty of those videos where a lot of influencers go into debt trying to put on a show, put on a lifestyle. Like a lot of them are broke. Like go just Google like fake influencer. Like a lot of them are broke. It's not a cheap lifestyle. And there's this one influencer that I saw one time. She was saying that like if she didn't get it for free, she too could not afford a lot of the things that she has. And I'll give you an inside perspective as somebody who does get free product. I have been paid for it and I've also just been gifted it for free in exchange for a review. Some of it we're just paid in product. We're not always paid in cash. So I just want you to know that like, although it may seem like, wow, this and that and the third, if you were to go out and buy it yourself, especially when I see the retail value of some of the products that I review, those are expensive and I wouldn't buy that myself. So I just want that to kind of offer you a perspective when you look at other influencers and their like shopping hauls. A lot of that's free. They too probably could not afford that. It's their job. They are paid to sell you a dream, an idea, a product. It's their job. So please do not try to emulate influencers if you are not an influencer. Just look at their content as entertainment. Look at their content as research. If they've reviewed a product that you like, that you were thinking of buying, that's how you should view it. You really shouldn't be shopping like one if you are not one. And then let's talk about the benefits as to why this would be good. Let's talk about the solutions or the wonderful benefits that happen when you finally get off that hamster wheel of trying to put on a show on the internet. Because humans have always, tried to keep up with the Joneses. We used to do it against our neighbors. Now we do it against the internet. And anyone and everyone on the internet is a form of competition. The amount of less stress you will have no longer having like shopping noise in your head is top tier. It's unmatched. And I know this from personal experience because before I discovered minimalism, all I thought about and the only function I thought money served was to go shopping. I wasted countless years just going to the mall, window shopping, buying this, buying that, returning this, returning that. Like that was like literally, I really was like one of those girls where shopping was just like the only, yeah, shopping was my hobby. Like that's all that I did. Like I'd go from store to store trying to find new trendy items, just constantly chasing cycles, never feeling like enough. I don't have that kind of stress anymore. One of the benefits that came out of my minimalism journey is kind of realizing like my own personal style. My own personal style is very like muted, very like old money, kind of like simple, elegant, and that has really freed me from trends. Like I feel good and I don't feel like I need to be constantly tracing trends. Trends suit different body types, suit different like time periods, and I don't need to be constantly chasing that. So I definitely feel a lot less stress, and I hope that you could experience that less stress too, of not having to constantly chase these micro trends. And the other benefit is just like getting better with money. It is so nice to have money in the bank. I used to always be broke. Before, I was constantly broke. I had a part-time job, and every paycheck, it wasn't even a large paycheck. I think it was like $400 after working my butt off for minimum wage. Had a cookie store. I would spend it all. I had like no money to my name. I was like really bad with money. And then I think somewhere in my undergrad, I discovered minimalism, and I was like, this could be nice. And I just remember thinking like, I could live a life that's outside of consumerism. I remember thinking it was super radical. For the time, it was it was like the mid 2000s. I discovered minimalism in 2014, and it just changed my life. And I was like, hey, I could live a life outside of consumerism. And it has really changed my money situation. When I had money left over because I wasn't buying stupid shit, I had money to buy stocks. I had money to put myself through med school. I had money to eat better. I ate in really nice restaurants. My quality of life was better. I didn't have to constantly eat at McDonald's or at Timmy's. Like, life just got so much better. And so I think that if you are struggling with a shopping addiction, write down what you could do if you finally had money. Could you upgrade your apartment? Could you like pay off your car? Could you pay off your student loans? Could you finally buy a house? Like, money creates opportunities, and I would love for you to have a better quality of life than to be broke and filled with a closet of things that you don't even remember what you bought. So I hope that you could have enjoyed this video, and I will see my little Cobra babies in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.